Hey everyone, it's Editing Emily here. Just wanted to let you guys know that we were having audio issues in this episode, or I guess specifically Abby was. There's like a weird clicking sound on her audio a lot of the time. I tried my best to fix it, but we're not professionals here. I don't think it's unlistenable or anything, but just a warning. Sorry. I'll try my best to fix it in the future. Anyway, enjoy the episode. Getting right into it, just like they did in this episode, I guess. I don't know.
I fucking forgot how it starts. Wait, yes, no, I remember. The sex montage.
Yes, I forgot about the sex I forgot that it was this episode, the sex montage.
I forgot that the sex montage happened. No, wait, did I? No, yeah, I forgot.
I always thought it was like later on in season 2. But
no.
Anyway.
It's now.
Sex
is now.
Sex is now. Sex is now and always for Archie.
Take a shot every time they have sex. You'll die. Liver
and every
cancer.
time Archie is shirtless, which they're kind of like synonymous with each other.
Yeah. I don't want to play that game. I think I'll die.
No, I don't either. Well, with that being said,
I'll tell you this. I think this episode will be a quick one. I'll be honest with you.
Honestly, I feel the same way.
Let's just get this shit going. Let's just get this shit over with. I mean, this episode was like one of those episodes in season 3 where it's just like it's there. It happened.
Yeah.
It's exposition is probably setting up for later.
This was like, first of all, welcome back to River Deep.
Yeah. What's up?
We didn't do that. I'm Emily.
I'm Abby.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, this episode, I'm not a fan of this episode. I'm not gonna lie.
I wasn't hungry.
We're talking about season 2, episode 8.
Sorry if this is your favorite episode.
I don't know if it really is a very beloved episode. It definitely has an iconic moment in it.
Yeah, it has its moments.
It's called House of the Devil, which is a horror movie from 2009. I think the title's obvious because they keep calling that house that they go to the Devil's House.
Which I forgot was happening.
Yes, that's obviously where the title comes from. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this episode. It's just like I wrote in my notes at one point, this episode is core 4 maxing. Like, it's
not
just
in a good way.
No, not in a good way. It's core 4 drama in the opposite way from the last episode, which was like Veronica and Archie, and now it's Bughead and Archie, and it's boring. And I don't care.
Yeah, I really I say this with every I love it. I love Riverdale. I hate this. I didn't hate this. It's just like I'm just not here for them. I don't care about them. I only care when they're being friends. I don't care about the relationship. I don't gaff except when I do. But when I don't, I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I do, I really do. And when I don't, I really don't.
The only core 4 relationships that we care about are the gay pairings or Barchi. I also kind of like Veronica and Jughead, but I just think they're interesting. Not necessarily in a romantic way, but just this episode was just Bughead, Darchi to the max. And I also thought that the plot lines for both of them were I just wasn't into it. I wasn't into the drama.
I just didn't give a fuck. The most interesting thing here was Alice and FP flirting, and even then.
Definitely. Alice and FP was definitely the most interesting thing in this episode. The Cheryl stuff, I couldn't even watch. Genuinely cannot even. I had to half pay attention to the scene with Josie and Cheryl in the locker room.
That shit was dead ass nutty. I was like, yo,
really
y'all niggas is taking this shit too fucking far. Y'all are really grinding my fucking gears. Lesbian predatory trope. Let's see where we can go. Let's see where this can go.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can cook up here. Anyways, let's do some fast facts.
The only interesting trivia I have for this episode is this episode marks the first absence of Casey Cott as Kevin Keller throughout the series. I wouldn't have noticed, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't peep. I honestly thought he'd taken the episode off before this. I didn't. There's definitely some episodes where I was like, was Kevin even here? But apparently this is the first one.
Apparently. That's all. The other trivia is just stupid stuff. It's this episode marks the end of Archie and Veronica and Betty and Jughead relationships. Oh, really? Okay. I watched the fucking episode. Yeah. And also, again. And also, they didn't even really break up, did they?
No.
They just got into fights.
They just wanted to reheat the breakup of season 4, episode 4 of Glee nachos, but did it terribly.
Yeah. I'd say they actually do that later on in the show when they graduate high school. But yeah, this is like a bad version of it.
Mm-hmm. It's like we're dipping our feet into it. Let's see where it can go. It's still a little too early to break them up, but
yeah.
Just a little teaser. All right, so it's Dud City for the trivia. Next,
Dud City for the trivia. That's all I have. Should we get into it? Did you take chronological notes?
I barely took notes.
Okay, then let's just go because mine are chronological.
Yeah, mine were chronological when I did take them.
The word count for my notes is 538 words, and normally my word counts are like anywhere from like 700 to 1,000, if that says anything.
Let me see if I can do a word count on this. This is definitely the shortest amount of notes that I've taken. How do I?
Same.
Hello. I think it's.
Do you use Google Docs?
Nah, I use my phone, like literally phone notes.
Oh, like the notes. Yeah, I don't think it keeps count.
These cunts, god damn it, what the fuck? I have like probably around like, I don't know, maybe like 25 bullets maybe. No, maybe more than 25 bullets, maybe 30 bullets notes, but it's not like sentences. It's more like
yeah, I feel like that's pretty
letters.
Similar to mine to me. It's letters. All right, well, let's get into it then. The episode starts off with my note just says, oh god, the fucking Varchi sex montage. All right, we get it.
Mine is I'm a Rebel sex montage.
Oh yeah, the song. What is this song?
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now.
Yeah. Feel It Still by Portugal the Man. That's the song.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
Very popular song at the time. Yeah, Jughead is narrating and talking about how because the Black Hood is going after sinners and like everybody's like living their lives like it could be their last, like Veronica and Archie are taking advantage and like having a bunch of sex, and it's like, why does Jughead know this? I'm always like so confused about Jughead's narration. Jughead is writing about how much Varchi are having sex.
He has a peephole.
Jesus.
Yeah, or like maybe like Betty's like telling him like, Jesus, weird noises so loud coming through from the neighbors. I can hear Archie and Veronica, but then he like knows descriptive like details about like how they're fucking at the Penbrook or whatever.
Right.
So I'm assuming like Archie is telling him, and then we fucked in the Penbrook, and her dad always came
telling
home.
him all these details. Yeah, they're making out at school. They're fucking in Archie's garage, in his bedroom, at the Pembroke, in front of the fucking fireplace, out in the open.
Right.
The best part about this is that Cheryl is disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Great moment. Get a room.
This is very Santana Lopez. Very Santana Lopez episode
with
pilot.
Finchel.
Or no. That she does that with
with Will and Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just talking.
Yeah. Get a room. What a powerful first line.
No, for real. Iconic.
But yeah, so they're fucking around, they're having sex, they're playing the guitar and having sex and singing and having the guitar or whatever. And so they're at the Penbrook and they just finish fucking in front of a fireplace.
On the floor.
On the floor, mind you.
Ew, this is like gross. Like, I'm sorry.
They're on a carpet, to be fair.
You share this living space with other people. And you're on the floor in the fucking living room. I don't know. People hang out in there.
That's true. No, yeah, people do stuff in there. That's fucked. That's fucked up, man.
Like, gross, dude. Anyway, whatever.
But they finish. They're having a little pillow talk, but there's no pillows. But they're talking, yapping, and then Archie slips out a "I love you, Veronica," and then it gets mad fucking awkward because like she's like, "Oh," and it's just like it's just mad awkward because she doesn't say back. She doesn't even say thank you. But it's just like he's just like, "Oh, like I should."
They don't even acknowledge it. They just they change subject.
They change subject. They're just like, "Oh, I'm gonna go now." Dead ass like Archie's like, "I'm gonna go." So
and Archie made it awkward too. Like he could have played it off better, but
he could have played it off. Everybody could have played it off better, but nobody did. So
Veronica also refers to sex. Like in this scene, she says, "Did you always want to make it in front of a fireplace?" She is calling sex making it. Is that a thing? Like, do people say that?
Maybe their baby is named It.
Ew.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody
say making it, make it. My mom says she has to make when she has to go to the bathroom.
Maybe
that's how I've heard it.
I've never heard that ever in my life, ever.
Yeah, I feel like it's not common.
It's not. You know, something that they mentioned in this was Netflix and HBO, and I'm surprised they didn't like change the name.
Oh, that's really true.
Fetflex and HBO.
Riverdale did Riverdale did have a deal with Netflix. HBO though, yeah, that's kind of crazy. And also, Veronica does mention that her parents are out at this fancy restaurant. I was like, oh, another restaurant.
A 13-course meal.
Yeah, at a restaurant that is not Pops.
It's Pourquoi, which it's close enough.
It's probably in like New York City, I bet.
They like traveled. They're like, I can't fucking eat Pops again. I can't. I'm over it. How many times can we get the burger? But yeah. It's awkward. She doesn't say it back. He feels awkward. It's awkward. So they're not Pops. Jughead and Betty are just doing Jughead and Betty bullshit, you know, talking about what they always talk about. Crime and solving crime.
Well, apparently the Riverdale Reaper thing is true.
Yes. Like there was a guy who killed a family of 4 once in the blue moon a while back, way back. And Jughead found this out. How did Jughead find this shit out? We was looking at
He was looking at like old newspaper clippings or something.
Like, you're so lame. Like, whatever. These kids, man. Like, these kids just do shit and it's just like, oh my God, you're 6 fucking teen. Like, please.
I was really feeling that about Jughead in this episode. He was pissing me off in this episode. I'm sorry.
Again, in a similar fashion to Archie or to like literally any male on a CW show.
Yeah.
And Finn Hudson, where you have to put it on your back, you know? You have to put Crenshaw on your back. Exactly. And he's putting the serpents on his back. And yeah, basically he's telling Betty the tea, like the Riverdale Reaper was real back in the 60s, like, you know, he fucking killed that family and maybe he's back, you know, to, I don't know, do that shit. But like also he'd be like mad old. He'd be like fucking like 80, 60, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they said he'd be in like his 60s now.
He might be retired. He's retired. But the house in which that murder occurred was the same house that Betty had been sent to by the Black Hood to go get that mask. And he told her, look at them. That's really weird.
The best episode of the season so far. Episode 5. Yeah.
I can't quite remember what happened in episode 5, really.
Well, that was when the Black Hood was calling Betty and like
oh, and I know she was tortured and like looking terrible.
Yeah. And they did the jingle and Archie broke up with Jughead for her.
That was then Cheryl got soup.
Assaulted. But that was a good episode.
It was a very good episode. It was. So basically they're like, yo, so maybe he's the fucking Black Hood. Maybe he's come back to, I don't fucking know, do some more Black Hood shit. And so he's like, so Jughead's like, okay, so there's probably like a link between the two. Like we need to go talk to Sheriff Keller. But like Betty's like, LOL, we can't. I just accused him just last night that he's the Black Hood. That's not going to work out very fucking well.
Just last night.
Just last night I was at Sheriff Keller's house and I called him a fucking mass murderer. So that's not really a fucking plan anymore. And so Jughead's like, okay, fine. We'll just investigate the fucking house ourselves. And then she's like, I can't go back there. Which, yeah, you shouldn't go back there at all.
I was like, nobody should be going back there.
Really?
We should not be going there, guys.
And also, like, what do you think you're gonna find? You know what I'm saying? The crime happened 80,000 years ago.
That's what I was saying. Like, when Veronica and Archie went there, I was like, why would the police leave anything in this house for you to find? Like, you think they haven't fucking sweep this shit in and out?
And then, funnily enough, there is shit that they can find. There's everything actually that they need.
Of course.
How lucky for those kids. If it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Anyway, FP's being released. That's a thing this episode. FP release party is happening. And because of this, there's this whole scene where Bughead basically like pass the torch. They go up to Archie and Betty, Core 4 meeting, and they're like, we need you guys to be us, to be the detectives and to do the detective work.
They're like literally so embarrassing to me. Like in the sense, like, oh, like, and then like Archie and Veronica are looking at them like,
Veronica's like, you want us to be you guys?
And they're like okay. Yeah, like low-key, why was it giving like, and walk with me here? It was like almost like role play, foreplay between the 4 of them, no?
No, they were literally like role playing as each other. Like Betty and Jughead were like throwing this party. I feel like that's something Veronica would do. She would like plan a party.
Right.
Yeah.
Betty's a party planner too. Happy birthday.
That's true. She is.
She does like a good birthday.
This was very in character for her. She was getting the karaoke machine, which we'll get to.
And the way Betty and like Jughead were standing, like it was like, oh, we're looking for a third and a fourth. That's what it gave, you know?
Yeah, I kind of did.
It gave that energy. But basically, you know, as all idiots do when they're, you know, friends with other idiots, they say, yeah, why not? We'll help you out. Because basically, like, what we forgot to mention is that FP somehow, you know, is freed from jail, from prison. Because it was too full. And so they're like, this guy's a good guy. You know, Cheryl testified on his behalf. And, you know, she said, I forgive him. I forgive that young man. You know, the Erica Kirk.
Oh God.
Do you know that? I forget. We serve a just God. Oh God, she's going to hell. Anyways,
Cheryl isn't though. Well, are all of the characters going to hell? Probably.
they're all going to hell. Like everybody except maybe no. Josie's going to hell too. I forgot. She's actually also going to hell. Maybe like Melody and Valerie. They're not going to hell.
Yeah, they're the only innocent people.
My Nubian queens, my black queens. Like yes, God. FP got out of jail, is getting out of jail. So they're just like, okay, we're gonna go, we want to go pick him up and, show support. So we can't be the ones. Did you say this already?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't. I've seen
No,
it.
no, I didn't. I've seen it. I haven't seen it. I thought that it was like, have Betty and Jughead really like investigated that much as a duo at this point?
They think they're big shit since last season. That's the reality.
Like it's just like, okay, like it's like, oh yeah, we know that we're like the detective duo and we're gonna pass this on to you guys.
Mind you, Archie and Veronica did a good amount of investigating.
Yeah, they literally helped in season 1. They all were involved.
Exactly. Just literally this season, Betty and Veronica were sleuthing and investigating.
In the last episode, they were sleuthing.
In the last episode, Veronica was sleuthing last night. So for them to come on some pretentious, like, we do this stuff and we're because we're so crazy and cool and whatever the fuck. It's like, okay, whatever. Like,
I feel like this was a bit like fan servicey. I hate calling stuff fan service because I feel like it has such a negative connotation and it's not necessarily negative in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But like from my understanding, the reason why people like Bughead so much is because they're like this like they just like really like it when they are like sleuthing together and they're like this detective duo and they're figuring stuff out and like that's their thing, like that's like Bughead's thing. And so they were just like really pushing that in this scene when they were like telling Veronica and Archie to do this, and I was just like, okay, like I'm not buying it.
I'm not. And I also think it's funner when, like, it's not them investigating. Like, I think it's funnier when it's different pairings.
Yeah, and I also think they investigate, like, by themselves a lot. Like, Betty does stuff on her own. Jughead does stuff on his own. I don't know.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yo, this episode is Dead City. It is.
I don't know. Is it just because we don't gaff about the core 4 ships? Like,
it's not even just that, because the core 4 ships do core 4 ship all the time, and we gaff. This episode is just not. You know what I'm saying? The most interesting thing was the murder, the mystery murder. To me, I was like, where is that extra kid that we didn't know about?
And the Serpent party, but that didn't happen until the end of the episode.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait. Pause. Never mind. Sorry. Okay. Proceed. So now we have the worst scene of probably one of the worst scenes of all time in the locker room with Cheryl and Josie. They just finished taking a shower, and I love the fact that Cheryl brings her own red towels. Really loves the theme.
The way I didn't even notice that, because dead ass when this scene came on, I like switched to another tab and was like scrolling through Twitter. I couldn't watch it. I was listening to it, but I couldn't watch it.
You should have just put that shit on mute and looked at the beautiful girls on your screen.
You're right.
You're not fucking real, man. You're not fucking real, dude. That's what I'm saying.
No, when motherfuckers was being a creep.
Girl, that's why you put it on mute. Like, you just pretend she's saying something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like, you just, like, that's why when motherfuckers are like, oh, I'm leaving in the middle, I'm leaving during As Long As You're Mine. Y'all niggas y'all not really here for real. Like, you're not really here for the girlies. Because
you do the opposite with As Long As You're Mine. You listen, but you don't look.
You listen, but no, you look. I'm just looking at one person.
I'm looking at Alphaba, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could just look at them like, if you're real, you'll be seated for the alpha thighs. You feel me? Like, that's
alpha thighs.
So yeah, it's a bit creepy, if you listen with the volume up. But basically, like, Josie is, they're whatever. Cheryl's like, Josie, like, you look stressed and like you have mad knots in your back because you're probably stressed. Let me massage them out with this lavender oil that I keep in my locker. And Josie's like, huh? And she's like, I'm giving you a massage. And then it's like, whatever.
God.
And then the janitor who Josie's really cool with, Mr. Janitor Svensson or Mr. Svensson, which by the way, I feel like everybody has like a janitor or custodian story, like, it was like really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a cool custodian at your school? Middle school?
Middle school, maybe. High school, I don't remember there ever being janitors there, like, during the day. I feel like they always did stuff, like, after school. But there was always, like, once a year, I feel like there was, like, oh, someone threw up and they had to come clean up the throw up. That was so common.
I threw up.
I threw up. Mom, I threw up.
Mom, I threw up. Funnily enough, we had a custodian named Archie.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, he's a good guy. We used to love him. Good guy. But I mentioned this because I feel like there's always ethical student adult relationships in schools.
Yeah. That one teacher or like lunch, someone on the staff who's like your friend.
Right. No, because I had plenty of those. I had so many. Mm-hmm. Lunch lady, they're signed in my fucking yearbook. You feel me?
Aww.
Yeah. That shit's important, you know? It's good. And Josie's cool. She's cool with Mr. Svensson because he lets her stay past the hours, even though it's not fair technically, you know? Not fair, but she shouldn't be allowed, but she plays on the piano, whatever.
Right.
And her and Mr. Svensson are fucking cool. Anyways, so Cheryl is rubbing her back. In comes Mr. Svensson, and he's like...
I do think it's a little weird that he came into the locker room in the middle of the school day.
No, I thought it was after the school day.
Oh, I guess so.
Well, I guess
he said he didn't think anyone was in there.
Yeah.
So maybe it was after school. But if it was during school, like, what are you doing in the girls' locker room?
He should have knocked. He should have.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's a creepy guy, so I'm going to say
no,
after
I don't
school.
either. I think it's like a red herring. Like, they kind of like in the last episode where it was like they want you to think he's creepy, but he's actually not.
Yeah, they want us to not like Mr. Svensson so bad. I'm not falling for this propaganda. But he does in fact come inside and he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't see you in there. But he also moves mad slow, like, okay, then leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's standing there. And there's Cheryl, Right,
like I would immediately turn around and be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
It's kind of like the other episode when fucking Cheryl Keller was shirtless giving Veronica a drink. Like, okay, you silly, what the fuck is actually going on here? But again, I feel like they don't give a fuck when young kids are kind of naked in front of adults, aka when the
actors are adults.
That's true.
This episode did have. It's kind of weird that there was multiple scenes of children that were not fully dressed in front of adults.
It seems to be running. Something's happening.
Something's weird.
Something bad is happening
in Riverdale.
In Riverdale, but yeah,
I mean, what is there not?
What is there not? Actually, yeah. Since the first episode, Jason Blossom's death. You're in line for Jason and Jughead. Stay in line. All two of you. So basically, like, Cheryl, like, blacks on him. She's like, oh, you're so weird. We should report you. You're such a fucking weirdo. Get out of here, you weirdo. We're not for your male gaze, you ugly man.
Said, take your male gaze and your male privilege and leave. Which I was like, honestly, stupid things to say in that context. Like, I would just be like, why are you still here? You're a grown man. Don't be fucking creepy.
Because she was mad as fuck that he was cramping on her style, on her game. She was trying to pull a move on JoJo.
Yeah, she was mad for the wrong reasons.
She was mad for the wrong reasons and be like, oh, like, you're mad creepy, you're mad weird. And so but then Josie gets the ick because she's just like, yo, that I mean, she doesn't say this, but you could tell she's thinking like, oh, Mr. Svensson, that's my homie, and you're being mad mean to him for what? Like, hello, like, why are you being mean to Mr. Svensson? And also, like, she's like, kind of like, don't touch my back a little bit. Like,
the moment's ruined.
The moment's fucking ruined. You cursed out my homie, now I have to be mad at you. So back at the Penn Brook, okay, that's over. Thank God that's over.
That's over.
Back at the Penn fucking Brook, I thought this was like really cute, like with like Archie and like Veronica are telling their parents like their like relationship problems, which I thought was like super like cute.
It was cute. However, I thought it would have made more sense if Veronica was just talking to Hermione. It was weird that Hiram was there.
Because low-key, like, it makes sense though if you remember the fact that her and her dad were close.
Were they?
She says like she was fiending about daddy. They used like,
yeah, that's true.
That was daddy's little girl. So
I feel like Hiram is like weird about this stuff. Like he's just like, he literally says in this scene, like, I would prefer if Archie didn't say that to you. You know what? He's one of those like,
that's
protective of
dad.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it would, like, if I were Veronica, I would be going to my mom and not my dad. But that's
true. That's fair. Especially after he convinced Archie to do the red circle thing, which I think everybody forgot about at this point.
They had to get Marco Consuelos his screen time.
They had to. But listen, here's the thing. I thought it was sweet that even though, like, technically, like, I do think it's like, I think it's like realistic in the sense that it's like, sometimes it's like when you're so used to a dynamic, like you're so like, what the fuck are we actually talking about right now? We're talking about this fucking episode.
You're trying to like justify.
I'm trying to control it.
No, and I'm just like, it was weird that Hiram was in this scene.
No, because I think I get what you're saying about the Hermione of it all, but I do like when it's a family affair. I do like when they're all together, even though, like, you know, he's a terrible person.
I know, I do like their scenes together. I just mean the subject matter was I thought the scene later on with them was funny. Like when she walks in and they're like, "Oh, we just got a letter from the Black Hood." Like that was a good scene.
Oh, that is actually the scene. I think I skipped over.
Oh,
I skipped. Is it? Yeah. She comes home and then she's like, why was Sheriff Keller here? And then Hermione and Hiram are like, well, we got a letter from the Black Hood. And she's like, oh, well, you guys aren't fucking scared. And they're like, no, everybody else got, like, 12 other people got letters too. Like, we don't give a fuck. And she's like, okay, but, like, I'm kind of scared. And they're just like, okay, but we have Andreas and, like, he knows karate and shit. And also, like, he can drop you to and from school. And also keep your boyfriend because he's strong and can protect you.
Yeah. And also, and they're like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, everybody's been getting letters from the Black Hood. And Veronica's like, yeah, but, like, we're actually sinners.
And they're just like,
that was funny.
They're like,
Well, yes.
Well, yes, we are. But listen, he doesn't know all that. But
yeah.
No, okay, so
Archie and Veronica are talking to their parents about.
Yeah. Archie's like, Dad, I told Veronica I love her. And she didn't say it back. And then Archie's dad is just like, well, son, that happens sometimes. Give it some time. That's literally the scene.
And Hiram and Hermione are just like, well, sometimes you're just not ready to hear it.
And it makes sense. It makes sense because later on she goes like, I don't even think I've ever heard you guys say it. And I was like, wait, that's real.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is a generational thing.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Wow, I hate that I did that. I'm going to shoot myself.
Don't do that.
I won't. Anyways.
They have this scene at the Whyte Wyrm, right?
Girl, what order are you going in?
I don't know. I took chronological notes. What's your next note?
Maybe my next note is Alice coming to pick up FP. I must have skipped over something.
No, you skipped over the scene at the Whyte Wyrm where Jughead is explaining to the Serpents that FP's getting out of jail. You don't even remember this?
No, I do. I absolutely
And Tallboy's arguing with him.
No. Okay, I remember. Okay, so then when does the Cooper at the Cooper house when Betty's telling Alice like, yo, bro, like I'm borrowing the car to go pick up FP because he's coming out. He's out of jail.
Oh, that might have been. Yeah, I think these scenes all happened like next to each other.
Yeah,
I didn't write everything down because not everything was important to me.
Yeah, it's not that important. But Alice is just like, Alice comes through. Well, Betty's like, I need to borrow your car. And we're going to go pick up FP because he's getting out of jail. And then Alice is like, And then Betty's like, I love Jughead. Jughead loves fucking FP, so I have to be supportive.
And also Jughead's a serpent now.
Yeah, by the way. And then Alice is just like, ugh, my fucking gosh. And then,
And then...
At the Whyte Wyrm, Jughead's like...
Whyte Wyrm, yeah. Jughead's like, oh, FP's getting out of jail and he's going to get the Serpents back on track. And Tallboy is just like... Honestly, Tallboy was right in this scene. He's basically just like, you're a child. Why should I listen to you?
Right.
And then Jughead's just like, you know what, Tallboy? I'm sick of your shit.
I'm sick of you acting like I'm half a member, which you are.
And he says, I'm sick of you acting like a little bitch. Like, you're 16 and you're talking to a grown man.
Right, and that grown man is letting him talk to... That's what you get for that's what he gets for even going to Jughead's little ass in the first fucking place, you stupid hoe. Wow.
Yeah.
Because now he's thinking he's big macho. He's been here for 3 fucking weeks. You have him thinking he's big man on campus, and he's not. Okay. Anyways, it's whatever. Tallboy and Jughead are going back with their, beefing. You know that there's a meme where it's like, oh, I'm beefing with a 10-year-old or something. There's something like that.
That's Tallboy and Jughead.
It's Tallboy and Jughead. And then Tony's like, who here thinks that Tallboy should shut the hell up?
And then, of course, everybody votes with her and they're like on Jughead's side and I'm like, okay.
And it's literally just like, this is just unrealistic. Like,
it's so stupid.
Maybe there's something I'm missing about Tallboy. Maybe they all hate Tallboy secretly. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But they're not fucking with Tallboy. And it's like all these kids, like, do y'all niggas go to school?
No, we haven't seen them at school in a while.
And they can't go back ever since they got arrested.
They actually tore down the Southside High set.
Yeah.
They're all budget reasons.
Budget cuts. Sorry, guys. All we have left is the Whyte Wyrm.
All we have left is the Whyte Wyrm. They're just all hanging out at the bar all the time, even though they're 16. And Tony fully works there as a bartender.
I think you can work.
I'm obsessed with that, actually.
Can you work at a bar if you're like under 21? I think you can in some states, I feel like.
In some states, yes, but I would imagine you at least have to be 18. And
yeah, her ass shouldn't be there, period, point blank. You can just tell she's been there since she was 12. You know what I mean? She's like
a regular. She like knows everyone. Yeah.
Right. Oh, you want your scotch usual on the rocks? Got it for you, Jack.
Yeah.
You ever have scotch?
I don't think so.
Yeah, neither have I.
It's probably nasty.
It seems nasty.
It seems nasty. I agree.
I'm not hungry or thirsty.
Or thirsty. Anyway, yeah. My next note says Alice is so annoying. That's probably the scene. Oh.
Well,
is this the scene where they go to pick up FP from jail? We're so confused about this episode because we didn't take good notes.
You see, when you're dead city with an episode, this is what happens. But okay, so at the Pembroke,
Archie and Veronica are like making out again.
Yeah, like they're making out.
They always have to kiss about it. They're having this like angst, and Archie's like, "Can we just forget about it and focus on this case?"
Yeah, and she's like, our family got a message from the Black Hood. Like, we have to investigate. Like, we have to be dead ass this time. We have to be for real this time around. Like, shit's getting serious.
All right, now let's go have sex again.
Just a quick little sex break. Just a quick little. Just to get the engines going.
The juices going.
The juices, the blood flow
adrenaline.
to the brain. Exactly. So they go pick up FP's ass, and boom, who pops out the car? Alice is there. Alice, girl, what are you doing here?
Alice
like,
literally
what?
says the most insane thing you could possibly say.
She says something about sexual tension. She said, did she, or did I make that up? She says, oh,
no,
like,
she
he's
says,
mad horny. Like,
she says, FP, is it true what they say about men getting released from prison? And he's like, what do they say? And she says that they're extremely sexually frustrated. And then everyone's like, whoa.
But like, he's feeling it.
Like, whoa.
He's feeling it.
He's definitely feeling it. This was an FP Alice episode.
It really was. Like, you can just tell they were fucking back in the day. And it's like, okay, like, I remember thinking probably back in the day, like, I probably would have thought this, like, if they get together, because I don't remember if they do, but if they do, are Betty and Jughead
That's how I feel too. Because
siblings now?
I actually really do like FP and Alice. Like, I think it's a good ship. I'm into it. I was feeling it.
I'm seated.
And the thing that's weird about it is like, ew, like them being together and Bughead being together is weird to me. Like, I know there's not technically any incest, but it's just too fucking weird. I would sacrifice Bughead for FP and Alice. Their ship name is Phallus.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can have them. I think we can have them both, and it be ethical in the sense, because you know what I'm saying. You know why it's ethical, and this is the rule that I'm setting. Listen to me now. It's ethical because the kids got together first, then the parents got together. The kids didn't get together in a close proximity type of situation because their parents were together.
Right, their parents weren't even together. Yeah.
So
they didn't know that their parents had history.
No, like how would they have known? Exactly. So I think this is ethical, whatever this situation would be called. I'm sure there's a Japanese word for it, probably.
Imagine explaining this to an outside person, though. Yeah. Oh, my girlfriend and like our parents are also dating.
I'm sure it happens a lot in the Midwest.
In the Midwest, in the South, yeah.
And it goes like when twins date twins. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
That feels...
They get married when twins like marry twins, and then it's like you're their kids' aunts, and you're also... Yeah, like it's so complicated.
It's so complicated. You know, have you ever met a cousin sibling? A sibling that's a cousin?
No.
Or a group of cousin siblings, they like share a dad, and like their parents and their like moms are like sisters or something.
I have a very distant family member that they're kind of related. Like someone, like back in the day, someone married someone else's cousin. And like my mom was explaining it to me and I was like, how is that not incest? And she was like, well, it's not because blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I guess that's a thing.
It's a thing. You know who has cousin siblings? Michael Jackson's brother, Randy Jackson, had 2 kids with his wife. They got divorced. I think while they were having marital issues, Jermaine was sneaking in and fucking with Randy's wife, and then they had 2 kids. So
that's so complicated.
And then they got together, and so now all of them, they're technically the 2 cousins. They're cousins and they're also siblings because they all share a mom, but different dads who are brothers.
That's wild.
It's wild. It's really wild. But I feel like depending on like if you share a mother versus if you share a dad, in the sense that I feel like in the heteronormative society, right, you're like, okay, the woman has to take care of the kids. So if it's 2 women and 1 guy, it's like, okay, they're raised separately because they're just raised by the mother, right? So then they become more cousin-like because they're not raised in the same house. But if they all have the same mom, there's more sibling coded because they're all raised together.
Okay. And this is Abby's TED Talk.
I'm just trying to make this episode interesting.
I hope our listeners find that interesting. Honestly, if you like this episode, please let us know.
Email us. Let us know what you think.
Let us know why.
Yeah. So they go to Pops, and then they're all talking at Pops, and like FP and like Alice are flirting more, and like Alice is like basically like, you know, making
She's
comments.
Like on his ass.
Yeah, she's like testing him, be like, oh, you're going to be an alcoholic and you're going to go back to that gang. And FP's like, I'm not joining the gang. And also I'm in AA.
He calls her Warden Cooper.
Mm-hmm. They're flirting.
That was flirty, yeah.
They're having a moment.
Also, the prison is called Shankshaw.
Which... That's funny.
Very Riverdale. I forgot that the prison is called Shankshaw. How could I forget?
But, you know, that's over with. And so Archie, they go over to talk to Sheriff Keller to ask him about, like, the case. And be like, so, what's tea on the case? And he's basically like, well, the lead officer died. If you want more information, call the lead officer's fucking daughter about the fucking files. And then they call the daughter, and the daughter's like, that fucking case fucked with my father. And it's the devil's house and da-da-da-da, whatever.
Yeah, they call it the devil's house a lot.
Yeah, and the daughter's just not feeling the call.
She's mad, yeah. She's like, don't ever call me again.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking talk about this. And then they're like, we gotta go to the fucking devil's house to look for more evidence.
Yeah.
So they go, you know, because why not?
Of course, because that's what Betty and Jughead would do. They're
doing Betty and Jughead cosplay, role play, and then when they go to fuck, they're calling each other by the other's name.
Oh my god.
Yeah, except Archie is Betty and Veronica is Jughead, so that Archie gets to say, oh, Jughead, and Veronica gets to say, oh, Betty.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta make it gay.
Right. How can I make this yaoi? How can I make this Yuri?
And you're transing it too, really.
And I'm transing it too.
Gender bent bughead.
That's so beautiful. So FP and Jughead are having a talk about, you know, life is shit,
They're on their
man.
motorcycles.
They're vroom, vroom. They're going for some cinematic shots on Riverdale for the first time in a while. Mm-hmm. Getting some pictures, some leaves and some of the woods.
Very Twin Peaks-esque.
Yes, I'm going to agree with you, yes.
I just know everybody was swooning over this scene with Jughead without his beanie on his motorcycle.
That's why he was giving, like, vibes. Okay.
There was a lot of him beanie-less in this episode.
Hat. Thank God. That's really what it is. It's that fucking
They were really going with the Cole Sprouse heartthrob agenda.
Mm-hmm. And it almost worked if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Sorry. It didn't work on me, but, you know.
Well,
I mean, it wouldn't.
I wasn't really expecting it. But FP and Jughead are having a heart-to-heart, you know, about Serpent life and shit, and he's telling Jughead, I need you to get out of the Serpents, you know, whatever. And then Jughead's like, no, I'm too far in now, and then the Serpents are a family, and I gotta stay with them because they supported me. And then FP's like, okay, whatever, but like, keep riding, kid. Okay, Dad.
Okay, Dad.
And so, like earlier, when Alice was like fucking pimping FP's ass, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a job at Pops, you know, get a job." And so now he's working at Pops.
And Josie and Cheryl are eating there, and Josie's telling Cheryl that she got a gig playing at a car dealership, and Cheryl's like, oh, that's like she says it's basically like doing amateur porn, and I was like, actually, I think that's probably a pretty good gig for a fucking high schooler.
And then she's like, oh, I'm gonna get paid $5,000, and like Cheryl's tight as fuck. Cheryl is mad as fuck.
$5,000 is a lot of money.
$5,000 for 5 songs? Okay. Nigga, I'll sing whatever the fuck you want me to. I'll learn a different language. Give me the $5K right now. I know Cheryl's mad as fuck. I was like, okay, Cheryl's about to offer her $10K, to come perform in her room or some shit. Boom. Cheryl's mad as fuck. She doesn't do that. Instead, she's
mad. She's mad because Josie says that Reggie wants to escort her to this car dealership. Yeah. And then Cheryl gets pissed.
Yeah, she's jelly. She's jelly smelly. Yeah. And she says she purposely tips over her. Well, she sees FP working, and she drops her milkshake on the floor, and she's like, "Bus boy, you know." She said, "You pick it up, you plebe." What'd she say?
She calls him a plebe.
We're plebeian. I was like, I had to write that one down.
She is so funny.
She really said, "Pick it up, plebe." Clean it
Bust
up.
Out the
Clean
thesaurus.
That up, please.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. And then I was like, oh my God, she's being so fucking mean. Like, all because like she's not getting some coochie tonight. And I'm like, wait, I did forget that he did in fact help kill her brother.
Yeah, she says, clean it up like you did my brother's blood. And I was like, honestly, You're right, Cheryl.
I was like, you know what? I can't even be too mad at you. But then you go, you're Jughead mad as fuck.
Jughead is mad as fuck, and I was like, dude, he's like, oh, he's being demeaned by Cheryl, and he should be worshipped. And it's like,
by Cheryl of all people, Cheryl Blossom
of all people, yeah,
he was the king of kings.
He had a hand in killing her twin brother, Jughead.
Literally,
do you think she has a right to be mad,
bro? Like she quite literally, like he literally killed that boy.
How dare she?
Like, when you really talk about it, FP should just get his ass back in Shawshank. That's the reality.
For real. Like,
get him back in Shawshank.
Obviously, like, don't be rude to service workers, but like, Cheryl has every fucking right to be mad at FP and Jughead. Right. And Betty and Jughead should let her be mad. Like, why are they getting so mad at her for this?
Her brother just died this year. The year hasn't even finished.
Right.
The year hasn't finished.
It's like November. Well, actually, the next episode is a Christmas episode, so that gives you an idea of the timeline.
So everything's just been happening in like very small amount of time.
Yeah.
In season 1 and 2. July 4th.
July, yeah.
Yeah, it's a few months out.
6 months.
Adults grieve for about 6 months to a year without it being like clinical past
and
that
Cheryl
time.
Is a child, not an adult.
She's a fucking child. It's gonna take a year at least. Okay, so it's only been not a year, 4 months. It's a miracle that she's even on her fucking feet right now. If I'm being completely like, and her dad died too, and like And then her mom is a fucking terrible person, and then she burned out her own house.
Right.
Cheryl should kind of be in a psych ward for a little bit.
She literally should, yeah.
For a little bit. And then she got fucking assaulted 3 episodes ago. This is a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Anyway, I support Cheryl here. I don't care. Whatever.
I do support Cheryl here. I was like, girl, you're bugging. But then I was like, girl, you're not bugging enough, actually. More food on the floor. Fuck you, FP.
Yeah.
But Jughead's mad as fuck. He's like, they're being mean to my dad, and my dad used to be a king amongst men. But he's like, we can do something. We can make this better by throwing him in a retirement party or something.
Yeah,
like that.
A retirement party, a leaving the Serpent's party.
And so that's great.
So Betty goes to the Whyte Wyrm, and she's talking to Tony about she's like, I want to set up a karaoke machine. I think it's so funny. The concept of setting up a karaoke machine at this like biker bar.
At the Whyte Wyrm.
This gang biker bar.
But that just shows like they're down. Like they're just really cool for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
they were all so into the performance.
They were. And it was almost questionable. It's like, why are y'all so like, who gives a fuck? Because like when the performance stops and then like they're booing, I'm like, oh my God, like isn't that serious? Like, oh my God. But anyways, so Betty is there. She's talking to Tony, and she's basically talking about like how like I want to be there for Jug, and I want to protect Jug, and I don't want to be like a serpent, but I want to be like adjacent to Serpent. And like Tony's like, huh, what? Anyways, another girl serpent is like listening in, and she like laughs at Betty. And then Tony's like, shut it, Birdie.
I think her name's Birdie.
And then Birdie's just like, if you want to be a serpent, you have to do the dance, the serpent dance. And then like it's like Betty's like, what the fuck is that? She's like, you have to dance to that pole. And then Tony's like, don't listen to her or whatever. But basically it's a misogynistic, disgusting, outdated, sexist tradition, which it is.
She was coming for Veronica's feminism crown.
She was. She absolutely was.
Misogyny dies hard.
But okay. Low-key, like, if you're in line for Teddy, if you're in line for Boney, right? If you're in line for them, this was the scene for you.
Those are terrible ship names.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
I was like, the Betty Tony truce was alive in this scene. I was like, oh, look, they're friends now.
Maybe Coop Paz.
It is Coop Paz. I believe that is their ship name.
Okay, Coop Paz. That's cute. But Tony's
it's the
like
best one, I think. Yeah.
Teddy and Boney, it's not too. But Tony's like, Betty, don't fucking do it. But Betty, Betty, whenever she gets an idea, she gets an idea. There's no talking her out of it.
She says, I don't care if I'm 15. I'm doing this.
She's like, I don't gaff. I don't give a fuck. I'm dancing on that pole. So anyways, Jughead gets a call from fucking Penny's ass. And Penny's like, ho, pull up to the fucking Pop's diner. You have a debt to pay, motherfucker. And then he ends up pulling up to the diner. He's like, I'm done with this. It was a one-time job. And she's like, ho, I have a video of you delivering drugs. So you better do what I fucking say. And Jughead's like, nigga, fuck you. He walks away. Penny's like, oh, really? You want to say, you want to try that? Bitch, I know about Petty and your girlfriend. He's like, huh? I'm not Petty. I know about Betty, your girlfriend. And he's like, what'd you just say? And she said some shit like, all snakes have an underbelly. And she's yours, isn't she? And then
All of the snake metaphors are so fucking stupid.
It's so fucking silly. It's so funny. And she's also like, yo, like, if you don't do this shit, I'm not only am I gonna fuck with Betty, but I'm also gonna put your daddy FP back in jail, ho. Also, we forgot to mention that in FP's conversation with Jughead earlier, he was like, you're not messing with Penny, right? And Jughead's like, no. And then FP's like, all right. Obviously, his ass was fucking lying. Because he's, you know, he undersells the Penny of it all. The Penny Peabody of it all. Sorry, I don't know why I did that.
Penny Peabody of it all.
Yeah. Well, that's that. And then Varchi, doing what Varchi does in their cosplay era.
I will say, honestly, it was kind of cool how they showed the flashback.
I did like the flashback. I
wasn't expecting that. It was they were like going through the house, and then like all of a sudden it was like flashing back to like whatever. I think it was the 60s or whatever.
It was the 60s. I was a little confused as to how they knew the exact details of what happened in like in the newspaper. Like, and then he walked to the kitchen, and then
they knew every little thing,
every little detail, and that was cool. I do like when they do stuff like that. I feel like Riverdale thrives when they do a flashback. I think I do love that. So they're describing what happened that fateful night when the guy walked in. Shotgun to the chest, boom, takes out the mom. Terrible. Dad comes running through to help save the mom. Boom, dad done. And then you go to the fucking family. I mean, the kids' room. Boom, boom. Poor kids. Oh my goodness, so sad. But boom, who's mad smart? Veronica. Investigating. She looks at the fucking door. Did you do this when you were growing up? You take your height with the door shit?
No, I didn't, but I think it's very common.
I did it, but I didn't do it. I did it to myself so that I could be like in the movies. Yeah, but I wasn't like for real.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I maybe did it to myself in my room, but we didn't have like a communal one for the whole family or whatever.
Yeah, no, nobody gave a fuck about that.
Because I saw it on TV and I was like, oh, I should do that.
Do people do that shit for real? For real? You ever met somebody who does that? You know,
I haven't, but like I also know it hasn't come up. Like, let us know, guys, if you did this when you were growing up.
But Veronica sees that on the door, but the gag is that there's 3 initials, but there is only stated to be 4 kids.
2 kids.
2 kids. 2 kids. Sorry. There's supposed to be a family of 4, not a family of 5. Right. 2 kids.
Wow. We didn't realize that. And then they look
at a 3rd kid.
There's a picture in the file because conveniently,
very convenient,
the files were in the house.
Like all of them, everything you would have needed, a picture of the family back in the day, a picture of the 3rd kid, every single thing was in the house. You would have thought that the black kid would have saw that at some point in his perusing.
You'd think that's true.
You think he'd be like, oh, what's in this box? But yeah, so they're like,
but nope.
Well, anyways, Alice goes to Pops, and she's basically like, she's like yelling at FP, saying some shit like, you know, you're fucking up my life low key, and like now Betty wants to be like a serpent. You know, and FB's like, girl, relax, ho. Also, you were a serpent way back when we were fucking.
She's like, I won't let Betty and Jughead repeat the same mistakes that we made.
And then he's like, I don't know what he fucking says, but he invites her to the fucking retirement party. He's like, she's like, well, you know, like Hal would never fucking come. And then he's like, don't bring fucking Hal.
He says, leave him at home. Leave him big paws at home. And that was great. Honestly, I felt a buzz.
It was buzzy? It was buzzy or what?
It was buzzy.
It was buzzy or what, bro?
Yeah.
It was buzzy as fuck.
If there's like a parent ship that I care about, it's this one.
Yeah, this one's tea. Like Fred and Hermione is so low vibrational. This is high vibrational. This is high vibrational.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Sure.
Yeah. And this is low key. It tinkled or what?
It did.
It tinkled.
Well, and like the way that like she looked at him too. Like they were just like looking at each other. I felt it. I really did.
I literally I said FP Alice tension, and then at some point in this scene, she goes, are you on fumes? Are you high on fumes? When he suggests about her coming to the party, and I thought that was funny. I did, and so
yeah, the Alice we know and love was back in this episode.
Like she really was. Like I was like, this is the. I mean, to be fair,
but the ending, was different, but.
Like, it's not even like the ending, but like at the start of this fucking show, I didn't fucking like her. I thought she was a dickhead. But like now it's like, like yes, Alice, like you can be like kooky and crazy, but also like you can be fun.
Like, accept her for who she is, and it's like she's fucking crazy, but like she's funny,
right? She's overcompensating. She's overcompensating. I feel. Yeah. She's overcompensating for sure, and it comes out in the way she treats her children. But to Veronica, they report back to Bughead, and they're basically like, yo, this is what we fucking found out. And also, like, basically, like, there was a third kid, you feel me? And who survived. His name was fucking Joseph Conway, you feel me? And they basically covered it up. Like, the police and them covered it up. They had him adopted, you feel me? Because they didn't want the Grim Reaper, whatever the fuck that bitch's name is called, coming after him. So they covered it up, gave him away to an adoptive family, and he went to Riverdale High, was raised, So if we compare the picture that we have of him to the yearbooks, we can figure out who the fuck he is and get some answers, and his ass might be the fucking Black Hood coming back for revenge because his family got murked. And that's a grand genius idea. Genius theory. And then they're just like, Bughead is like, yeah, so y'all can continue doing that. We have shit to do. We have like a party, but like, oh, like you guys should come. And they're just like, okay.
They're like last minute, they're like, oh yeah, you guys should come.
You should come. Yeah, it's fine if you guys come. And like Archie, like, okay. Like, whatever. So they do their little investigation. They're comparing yearbooks and shit like that. Have you ever like looked through your high school's yearbooks? Seen all the people?
I only have, I don't have a high school yearbook because I dropped out of high school.
But did you ever look at the old yearbooks?
No, because I don't have access to them. Oh, are they like in the school?
Yeah, like when you were in school.
I'm not sure we had them in our school.
Oh, because my school, we had like everything back from the fucking 19.
That makes sense. The private school.
Yeah, we had the records. You look back at that shit, yo, you would have thought they were 80. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looked old. And that's the thing. People
my mom graduated high school in 76, which I think was the year of the yearbook they were looking through. And I'm like, damn, like, that was fucking 50 years ago.
It was 50 years, but like, they literally looked like they were 50 in those pictures.
Yeah, like they looked older. High schoolers looked older back then.
They really did. And you know what's crazy? They'll say that we looked older as high schoolers. Well, I guess not really. We're not really in the same grouping per se. Not that you're old.
Listen, I've been going through it. Don't even bring that up.
No, let's literally talk about it. Is it because it's past your birthday? We don't have, I mean, we're almost done with the fucking episode, if we're being completely honest. We haven't gone on one tangent.
It's true. I've been like, I don't need to talk about this on the podcast, but like literally I've been so depressed since my birthday.
Right.
And I think it's because I'm getting old. And I know that like I'm approaching 30. And I know that like I don't think that 30 is old. You're not old when you're in your 30s, okay? I understand that.
I'm approaching 30.
I am pushing 30, as all the kids like to say. You're pushing 30. You're pushing 30. Why are you on Twitter?
I was gonna say, are you scared to put on Twitter now? It's really like, you're pushing 30.
That's why in my Twitter bio, it just says 25 plus. Because literally, I would get people like harassing me about my age. It's hard for people over the age of 25 on Twitter.
No, it's hard. No, but low key, like, because because sometimes I be getting shit too. Like, even niggas who are like 22, 21. Like, if a 16-year-old is trying to beef with you, like, oh, you're 21 on Twitter. It's like, yo, bro, what? Like, you sound mad dumb.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
Everybody knows that once you reach a certain age, you just stop having interests and you can't tweet about them anymore.
You can never tweet about them ever, and you're too grown. Da, 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 da. And I'm saying, like, I'll only whack old heads when it's just like something that's just very like immature, where it's just like, oh, like you should not be still thinking this way at this age. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
If you're fighting with younger people on the internet,
I feel like, yo, low-key, like, you can fight younger people on the internet if they're being dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
it has to be about something good, though.
It has to be about something good. Like, you can't be, but my thing is, like, you can't be old as fuck just saying anything. You can't be old as fuck being mad at Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo because they said that they think that Glinda doesn't know Elphaba's alive, and you mad as fuck.
Yeah.
That's not. That
sounds
normal.
like a very specific example.
I mean, I don't want to say it's specific. No, but I'm saying, like,
no, I agree.
You mad as fuck, or you're mad as fuck, like, or like you're like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something. It's just like, okay, like I kind of have to clown you a little bit. You're too old to be whatever. But for the most part, like, let's be old on Twitter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's stand. Like,
normalize it.
Normalize it. Like, you can be on Twitter and be, 50, unless you're Club Chalamet. That's a scary case.
That's a completely different case.
That's a completely different story. I'm blocked by her.
I think a lot of people are blocked by her.
It's one of my, I feel like you're not on Stan Twitter. Chalamet, girl, they're saying there's a lot of stuff about you in the press.
And honestly, there's not a lot of good stuff about Timothy Chalamet in the press right now either.
What are they saying?
He's just, I don't like him. Do you like him?
I don't really give 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? He went to LaGuardia.
He's so like, I'm such a serious method actor.
Right. I want everybody to take me seriously. No,
it's always men. It's like, you're so fucking pretentious.
No, yeah, that's what's her name? Kristen
Stewart was talking about.
That's what she was saying.
I totally agree with her. Timothy Chalamet is the perfect example.
he makes so much. It's like, you know, he's the typical LaGuardia kid. There's a brand of kid, like, you know what I'm saying, in New York City when you're the LaGuardia arts kid, you know what I'm saying? He
has the same birthday as me. He's exactly a year older than me.
Oh my God, really?
He just turned 30, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like it. But you know what? You know who I also share a birthday with?
Who?
Haley Williams.
Oh,
Queen.
Black people love Haley Williams.
Everybody loves Haley Williams. You know? Imagine not liking her.
I think we all love Haley
Williams. Oh my God.
Oh God. So you're approaching 30 and you're feeling down and in the dumps.
Yeah, not because I'm feeling old, but just because like, I feel like COVID just really fucked me up. Like development. I know a lot of people have been talking about this recently. Like I'm not the only one. Like just development.
I've seen
it. Like I just feel like I'm way behind like in my life experience, you know, for my age. And I'm like, I need to fucking get on. And I feel like when COVID started, I was like 22 and now I'm fucking almost 30. Like what happened? Like it feels like the last 6 years went by in 2 days.
Right.
You know?
No, yeah. Right.
It's scary. So like it was scaring me like how fast time is going by, genuinely. And then I started getting really depressed.
No, like I was also in a similar boat where time is moving fast and I need to get these things done so quickly and there's not enough time and my life depends on these things and it's not going fast enough and I'm going to leave with nothing to show with anything. And then and it's going to be my own fault because I wasn't proactive or productive enough and not taking my stimulant so that I could stimulate. And then it's just like,
I feel that.
You're just like, whoa, like how did I end up here?
Is it too late now? Everybody's always like, oh, it's not too late. You could still do whatever. And it's like, yeah, I get that. But like, I still will feel like I wasted however long of my life not doing that, you know?
Exactly. And the thing that you know what we have to do? We have to do the 2-2-2 rule. Oh, I mean, yeah, therapy would be wonderful too as well. But I love to do the 2-2-2 rule. And
What's that?
The 2-2-2 rule from Glee. The 2-2-2 rule is how will you feel in 2 weeks, 2 months, and 2 years. That's how I self-soothe a lot of the time. And it's like, you know,
from Glee referencing Rachel going topless for a
literally, which that people don't talk about it enough. Great scene. Rachel, you cannot do a nude scene. It's not a nude scene. It's just a topless scene. Same thing. Topless is as nude as anyone's ever going to want to see you. Let's say you do the nude scene. Think about the 2-2-2 rule.
Santana Lopez, nude, les, booby, Mexican or Dominican.
Question mark. Booyah. That will exist forever.
Oh,
okay,
man.
but some people find it empowering to be whatever. Yeah, but not in this student film that is probably about someone's grandmother with Alzheimer's. Think about the 2-2-2 rule. In 2 weeks, how will you feel? You'll probably feel good.
Pretty good.
You'll feel refreshed even. You'll get to feel a nice cool breeze on them mosquito bites. You'll feel refreshed even. And in 2 months, I don't know, worried that it's not even good. Rachel, it's a student film. It's not going to be good. And in 2 years, how are you going to feel? Worried that my kids will see it. Oh, they'll see it and they'll never be the same. Like that's how you have to think about it. But in a positive way, in the sense that's like, oh, like how are you going to feel about this in 2 weeks? Probably the same, you know, maybe in 2 months, you might feel a little differently. In 2 years, you're actually probably not going to give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You did something embarrassing. In 2 years from now, you're probably not going to give a fuck. So don't put weight on it if you're not going to give a fuck about it in 2 years. And that usually helps me. I haven't used that method in a minute. I don't know if it's applicable to this one though. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay, yeah. We'll figure it out. You know,
but it's been down.
We'll go to therapy and get back to everyone.
we'll guys. Next episode, we will be fine and back on track.
Yeah.
And I'm
afraid that's not really how it works, but yes.
No. We will be fine and manifesting.
Anyway, let us know if you relate, guys.
Yeah, let us know if you relate to being anxious and you can't sleep and you're depressed.
And you feel like time is going by way too quickly.
And you have a Riverdale podcast.
Well, I think not a lot of people can relate to that one. But...
yeah. People don't get it. They don't see the vision just yet.
What's happening at this point?
Archie's investigating and they find Joseph Svensson.
Conway.
Joseph Svensson. That is Joseph Conway. And guess who is, you know, coincidentally cleaning the janitor?
It's Mr. Svensson, the janitor. Mr. Svensson.
And they chase him down. They're just like, they call him by his name. Joseph Conway. He runs. They run after him. They rough him up. I'm like, yo, y'all being mad mean to him. Like, okay, like, I know we think he's the Black Hood, but calm down. Anyways, they rough him up. They're like, we know who you are. We know the truth. And we think you're the Riverdale fucking Reaper. No, we think you're the Black Hood. And basically, like, he tells him, because Mr. Svensson been getting shit all fucking these past 2 episodes, and they're being really mean to the guy. I felt bad for him. I was like, yo, like, you watch his whole family get murdered.
Yeah.
You're triggering that. And then he's basically like, I climbed out of my window to escape, and I was gonna leave, but then I couldn't leave, and I watched as he killed my whole family, and I saw him walk out. It was just a random con man, and then I saw his face, and I told the fucking police about it, and then they found him, and they handled business. They killed that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Justice was fucking served, and he's dead.
Now here you guys are bringing it up again.
Now you guys are bringing up my family fucking trauma. And Veronica's like, you sound like the fucking Black Hood with your revenge fucking speak or whatever. And then Archie gets like a flashback to like that, when he got fucking punked by the Black Hood and shot Fred. And so he's like, Ronnie, this isn't him. I looked the Black Hood in the face. And this guy...
I looked into his eyes.
I know those eyes. These aren't his eyes. All right? It's not him. It's not him. And so, boom, that's not him. So, a scene back at the Penn Brook, probably the scene is happening. Hermione and Veronica are talking, and she's talking about like how shit's still awkward with Archie, and she's avoiding talking about the relationship, and shit's just not cute or fun. And she's like, she has some generational trauma in the sense that she can't say I love you because I love yous weren't said in the home. Who can relate? Raise your hand.
Well, my parents don't really say it to each other, but my mom has always said it. Like, my mom and I and my sister always say it to each other. We say it to my mom. I don't say it to my sister, but I say it to my mom.
Oh, damn. Not the straight of your mom. Damn. I mean, your sister.
I mean, I think she's probably said it to me, but like...
I think she's probably said it to me once in my life.
No, she has. She'll say it like on my birthday and stuff. She'll like write it in a birthday card or whatever.
Are you guys close?
I mean, I live with her.
Okay, that's an answer. That's
so technically we are
in proximity.
We're not close, but like I don't hang out with her that much.
Right. You know what? In the sense that your siblings are interesting in the sense that there's a range, of like closeness. Me and my siblings are quite close. We're weirdly not weird in like a Cheryl Jason way.
No, I don't think it's weird. I think that's good.
No, but like there's weird ways where siblings are close. But some people are weirded out, not weirded out in like a bad way, but weirded out in like like you guys are really close. Like that's not the typical norm of closeness that siblings are. Like you guys are super close.
I'm like that with my mom. Like my mom and I are like best friends.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. In a similar fashion, I say my parents aren't really I love youers. But my mom,
I think a lot of people's aren't.
Yeah. That's the state of That's what
my mom's always telling us she loves us.
Yeah. I think she really wanted me and my siblings to be close because she was really close to her siblings. So she really was whatever. Like all my cousins are close to each other's siblings, like they're all close to each other in their sibling group. And like me and my siblings, we say like, I love you all the time. Every conversation has to end with an I love you. Like even if it's like they're downstairs and I'm like, can you bring me up toilet paper? And they're like, okay, fine. Okay, bye. I love you. It's like one of those things. And then sometimes now like I'm on the phone with like I don't know a professor and I'm like meeting with them but I love you.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Well, I do that with like friends sometimes. Like if I'm really close friends with people, I'll do that too.
I
bye, babe, love you.
Bye, babe, love you. You know what's crazy though? I feel like saying I love you on the internet to people like it's like they're like, oh, I love you. I'm like, who are you talking to right now? You saying I love you? Like I don't really know you like that, which is crazy because
but then it's like, but there are some people that I do know. Like there are some people that I've been friends with for so long on the internet that I'm like, no, I genuinely do love you though. Like
no, for sure. Like Kiki, shout out you, love you, girl. Like love Kiki. Jay, if you're listening, love you. You know what I'm saying? Like now we've gotten to the point where like, yes, I do. In fact, I would never, type that out, for real. It depends.
Right.
It depends on like the group of people because I found that like the friends that I made on Glee Twitter were less affectionate, but on Wicked Twitter, everybody's just not that the Glee Twitter people weren't gay. The Wicked, they're just gayer and more affectionate, and like it sounds it's a babe, it's I love you, it's darling, it's dear. I'm like okay, but it's just like it's 2 days of being oomph, I love you. What? I'm like,
right. It's like whoa.
We're not there yet, but like now I've just become a little bit more flippant with my I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I do care. I'm sure I do love them. I'm sure I do. Yeah. If any of them, died, I'd be like, yo, whoa, that's fucked. I loved them. So Veronica doesn't say I love you. She's like, I can't say I love you to Archie.
Because you and Dad never say it to each other.
And then like, she's like, really like, whoa, I just figured out something really deep.
Yeah.
That's how she says it.
Whoa, things are connecting.
The dots.
But also, like, but here's the thing. This whole drama with Archie and Veronica this episode, I think this is very, like, normal teen drama. Like, oh, one person says I love you and the other person doesn't say it back. And it's like, oh my God. And it's just like, it's okay if Veronica, isn't in love with him as well. Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, I can't say it because of this. Like, maybe you just aren't in love with him. That's fine.
Yeah, she's like, she feels like it's too soon. I'm like, yeah.
That's perfectly fine. I'd probably feel the same way.
Yeah.
And Archie is just that kind of guy. Like, it's not surprising to me that he said it already.
Yeah, he's easy.
He's like a golden retriever. It doesn't take much.
He's like, I love you. He's on Wicked Twitter. She's on Glee Twitter. Two different worlds.
Yes,
you know?
Exactly.
She'd tell Betty she loves her though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
I think it's different, but yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing like, wait, could you like? I guess in that way where it's just like, oh, I love you romantically versus platonically. I'd be like, I love you platonically, and I love you romantically.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, you just get yourself.
Like she probably does love Archie platonically, but obviously that's not the context.
That's not the context. That's not the fucking context. Anyways, whole house is mad.
Whole house mad.
And Fred is telling Archie, yo, bro, just give her some time. You know, just give her some time.
He gives good advice as always.
Fred there, you know, like just they really got paid to just come there and say some lines, like to be a parent on TV. That's my dream.
Right.
All right. So do you want to take this next part?
Are we at the?
We're at the Whyte Wyrm. We're at
the Whyte Wyrm. Okay. We're here. Tony's a bartender. Archie and Jughead talking about something?
They meet up at the Whyte Wyrm and they're not, I don't know, who gives a shit what they're talking about, low key.
Genuinely.
Oh, I have to say, when Betty was getting ready at home, I was like, I fucking know this shirt. I recognize that fucking blue shirt with the pearls on the collar. I was like, oh shit. I was like, you know, and like when
something's about to go down.
When a scene is so iconic that you recognize the outfit, that's how you know. I was like, it's coming.
So Betty and Alice walk in, and Alice is wearing an insane outfit. She decides to go full serpent.
Serpent boots, you know what I'm saying?
Serpent boots on the ground.
And it's funny because she's like, I think, who is it? She's talking to FP. She's like, or maybe Jughead. And she's like, it's Jughead and Archie are standing there. She's like, I tried to get Betty to fucking like dress up, but she's like being mad fucking lame and corny. Like, what a fucking crumb. She's like,
and it's like, I would have thought that Alice wouldn't have wanted that, but okay.
No, but I love that she's fully committed. She's like, like back at her home. She's like, she's in her stomping ground. She's like,
well, if we're going to the Whyte Wyrm, you got to go all out.
Exactly. She's like, who's behind the bar? It's like, it's not Tall Boy, some other guy. But she's like, you know what I want?
Haw guy, I think.
Haw guy. She's like, you know what I want? And she says, like, they say the order at the same time. Like, you know, they know Alice. Alice knows them. Like, she used to run the town, for real.
Their family, yeah.
That's family at the end of the... Do they ever talk about Alice's family? Like her parents? Ever?
I think maybe.
They talk about how she made it out, because she started dating Hal. That's how she made it out the hood?
Yes, they do explain her backstory at one point.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I thought that was really funny. I thought it was really cute, her trying, like, the concept of her trying to get Betty to, like, dress up. And, like, people were like, no, Mom, I want to dress like this.
Betty's hair is down, though. I mean...
Oh, yeah. Betty's, like, she's feeling raunchy. She's, like, feeling...
Yeah.
I'm going to dance at a pool tonight.
She's looking a little, like, provocative, I guess.
Provocative. And it's just because her hair's down. It's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. So, Archie and Veronica are talking again. And Archie's like, you know, Veronica, it's okay that you didn't say it. And then Veronica's like, thank you so much for understanding. But, like, clearly Archie isn't okay with it. And it's like, Archie, what the fuck?
Excuse me, because he starts off, like, being, like, mad. Like, he sounds dead ass, like, genuine, like, for real. And I'm like, okay, Archie, like, big man on campus, like, okay, like, you
very
grew.
Mature.
Like, you really grew. Like, you did grow. Boom. She says that shit. She's like, oh my God, I really appreciate that. Which is, like, I would have appreciated that as well. Like, if I was her, like, that's lovely. Like, thank you for giving me the time and space that I need. Then he gets immediately pissed off. But it's like he was waiting
for her to say it back. Like, oh, I thought me saying that was going to make you say it back.
No, he's, like, being so teenage boy. Like, pissing me off. Like, ugh, yuck. I'm not hungry.
He definitely gave me the ick this episode.
He gave me the ick. He's like mad thirsty. It's mad corny, lame, just desperate. And he's mad as fuck.
Like, why would you tell her it's okay if it's not?
Exactly. And he's like, I signed us up to sing a song. It's a song from Donnie Darko. which, by the way, didn't
That
like
Donnie
it.
Darko song you love.
Hey, Johnny, all right, at least I think you'll like it. And it's Mad World.
Did you know this song before Riverdale?
I did, because I think Pentatonics does a cover of it.
Oh, really?
Or maybe that was, there's another song, Tonics, Mad World. No, I think they do Mad World. Yeah, see, they did Mad World.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet it's good.
Oh, yeah, it's so good. So you told me to listen to
Okay, yeah, I discovered this recent. Okay, so Archie and Veronica are two teenagers in a gang biker bar singing Mad World for karaoke. Can you imagine?
No, literally. And why is everybody... The Sound of Silence is what I was thinking of. They have the same vibe. The Sound of Silence and Mad World.
Okay. Yeah. So fucking funny. Like, is this a good karaoke song? I don't think so.
And I find it
Way to
kind
kill
of
the
funny. No, like, because I would have been pissed if I'm sitting at the Whyte Wyrm retirement party for FP and these North Side kids come up and they're singing some angsty ass Mad World, obviously having relationship issues. But low key, everybody's like seated. Everybody's seated as fuck.
Everybody's like so into it because when Veronica gets like emotional and walks off stage and then Archie goes after her, everybody's pissed. They're booing.
They're literally booing.
And they're like, we need someone to finish this song.
What's his name? Sweet Pea boy. Sweet Pea, yeah. Sweet Pea's that he's mad as fuck, bro. He's like, oh come on, boo.
He's really
boo.
into it. All the Serpents are like theater kids, actually.
No, yeah, they're a theater gang. They're a theater trope. No, what's it called? Troop. There we go.
Yes.
And so Betty's like, I have to control it. I have to turn the wigs around. I have to save the day. So she gets on stage and she starts continuing singing. She's like, this is my time. This is my chance. You won't believe what this house starts doing. Girl.
Oh my God. I think people will believe because I think this is probably one of the most well-known Riverdale scenes ever, right?
Yeah.
I think this song might be the most like iconic Riverdale song. Everybody remembers when they sang Mad World.
I think so, yeah. I think so because I've had people reference it to me and be like, remember that one time they sang Mad World?
Yeah, like everybody fucking knows it.
They've seen it.
Because it's also just like, it's the typical like, oh, Riverdale's so cringe. Like, this is a cringe moment. It has 96 million plays on Spotify.
What?
The Riverdale version of Mad World, 96 million plays on Spotify. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Like, what the fuck? And everything else is like way below that. Like the next one has like 25 mil and it's Milkshake, as it should be.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But you know what? This one's actually listenable. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the other ones that they've done is just not listenable. But this one's listenable.
I was listening to Riverdale songs on Spotify kind of recently, and the full version of this song is like way different. Like I never realized that, because the version in the episode is that it's Archie and Veronica singing at first and then they walk off stage and then Betty sings. But in the full version, Archie and Veronica are like harmonizing with Betty at the end.
Oh,
like,
that's nice.
They're all singing together. It actually does sound good. Like I'm
Why is
into
it's giving threesome in the sense that
it is. It's like, well, Archie sings with Betty and then Veronica sings with Betty. It's like, okay.
Okay, so
it sounds good. It really does.
You know how people like are really like against like Glieraba throuple?
Yes.
That's just what I was reminded of. That conversation that's been occurring.
Are you into a Veronica Archie throuple?
I am.
What would be the ship name? Baronici.
Baronici. It sounds like a sneeze.
Baronica? Bartronica.
No. It has to start with the girls. Veronici.
Yeah, that's better.
That's the problem with the Fieraba name. There's no reason why Fieraba should start that fucking... There's no reason why Fieraba should be at the start. A woman should always lead. Alpha Yero. Let's turn the wigs around.
Anyway, so yeah, Betty does. If you haven't listened to the full version of the song, I recommend it.
Yeah, I gotta go listen to it after this.
Yeah, that's Abby's homework. And Betty does her serpent dance, and I'm just like, this is another scene that's hard to watch.
It is, because there are old ass men and women in the crowd.
Someone get this child off the stage. She is a child.
And her mom is just like, oh my God.
How come Alice didn't immediately run up there and grab her? Like, I don't understand.
She's probably just like, I can't. I don't know.
She was in shock.
She was in shock. Also just like, yo, maybe there's like this secret like serpent thing where it's just like, well, once you start, you gotta finish or else. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm trying to
Everybody was just really caught up in the moment.
Everybody was caught, like, they're like, yo, why is she serving? Why is she's gagging the life a little bit?
The concept of like doing like a strip tease dance to this song. Like
the concept.
Like, you can't really dance like that to this song.
And you know who else is gagged in the fucking crowd? Jughead. He's pissed.
Jughead's pissed as fuck. And Tony's amused. There was a shot of Tony. She was enjoying it.
Oh, of course she's enjoying it. Yes, gay.
Coop has. Even though she's really against the dance because it's misogynistic, but
she's like,
I guess she was enjoying it.
She's like, I'll see it.
I'll watch since it's happening.
It's right here anyway, so why not? Take advantage. And so the audience, so she finishes the serpent dance, and the audience is gagged, they're clapping, whatever, and then like Alice is just like, girl, what the fuck are you fucking, like, what the fuck was that? And Betty's just like, oh wait, well, first of all, FP comes on stage, he's like, give her a round of applause, Serpent,
and he
welcome.
gives her jacket, and he's like, okay, Betty, get off the stage.
Right, like, stop pissing me off. Which really makes me feel like, okay, she had to finish it. Like, she had no choice. Because I feel like FP would have got up earlier if there was a...
Yeah, he was trying to control it.
He controlled it. And he really controlled it because he starts off his speech and he's like, well, they told me when I got out, I'd have to stay away from you guys. For my brother, for my family. I've been in the Serpent since younger than my boy is now. And you know what? The North Side wants me to stay away from you guys. But I won't. I'm coming back in full force. Blah, 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 blah. I'm back in the Serpent's. Jughead's confused as fuck. Because what you just said that you were going to be clean and you weren't going to drink and you're not going to be part of the Serpent's. Da, 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 da. And now all of a sudden you're talking about, oh, you joined it back, this, that, and the third. So Jughead's like confused. And FP's like, long live Serpents. Long live me as a Serpent. And everyone's like, rah, welcome back, FP, because, you know, he's king. You know what I'm saying? Like, he controls it all the time. Like, he is the leader. He is the man of the town. And so he comes off of the stage, and then Jughead's like, what the heck was that, Dad? And then FP hugs him, and he's like, I know about your fucking deal with Penny Peabody. And this is basically, like, he's basically sacrificing himself for Jughead, so that Jughead doesn't have to fucking, you know, do that bullshit for Penny Peabody anymore. And, like, now it's, like, his, you know, it's on him now to do it. It's his
responsibility.
His debt to pay.
Yes.
And he's like, you broke my heart, Jughead. You did the thing I told you not to do. That shit hurted. It did.
That did hurt. Honestly, that's like probably one of the worst things your parent could say to you. That's worse than I'm disappointed in you. You broke my heart is crazy. Ooh, man, Jughead.
He felt it. He felt it. He
really did feel it. So much so that he had to go project it onto Betty.
And break up with her, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
He's like, why did you do that?
Well, first Archie break up, kind of. The thing is, like, they don't really break up. They're just like have disagreements. Concept. Yeah, it's a concept of a concept. But yeah, like, Veronica's just like, I know that it's not okay that I didn't say it back. Like, stop lying to me, blah, 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 blah. And then she, like, leaves and she's, like, crying in the car.
And, like, Andre's driving, imagine. He's like, oh, this is awkward.
He's, like, witnessing the drama.
He's like, I'm Team Archie.
And then Betty and Jughead have this very dramatic scene. I bet all the Bughead shippers were in so much distress.
They were shitting themselves. Literal diarrhea, I'm sure.
Yeah. This is like the whole, like, I have to break up with you to keep you safe trope. I hate that shit. It's always a man saying this to a woman. Oh, we can't be together. I have to keep you safe. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck off.
Finn Hudson, season 3 core.
Exactly. Because it's like exactly what Betty says. Betty says, that's not your decision. Like, it's not your decision. You don't get to decide that we're breaking up to keep you safe. Like, I can take care of myself and I can decide.
I want to be part of this world.
Yeah. So, honestly,
it's a turning of the table from earlier this season when she broke up with him to keep him safe.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, it was
Except it was through Archie, but yeah.
Yeah. At least Jughead did it to her face. I'll give him his 3s.
That's true.
He could have made Veronica go and do it for him.
The thing about this scene, I'm so sorry if it seems like I just live to hate on Jughead and Cole Sprouse, but, like, why was Lily's acting at, like, a 12 and Cole's was at, like, a 6 in this scene? Like, am I wrong? She was like sobbing, like having a fucking emotional breakdown.
I was like, get up a little bit, but I get it.
Get up a little bit.
Get up, mama. Stop it.
And he's just, like, average, like... I don't like. It was like it was really serious for Betty.
It was serious. She's like, I can't lose you. No, please. Whatever.
We sound like such Bughead haters. I feel bad because they're a really popular ship, but I also feel like they're a really popular ship with, like, Riverdale, like, normies. You know what I mean? Like, not really the audience of this podcast, but, like, people that you would see in, like, TikTok comments.
There's, like, someone, like,
because I'm familiar with people who are in Riverdale TikTok comments.
There's someone probably listening to this shit right now who feels so not seen. They feel unseen. There's a bughead in the corner, like, whoa,
There's
I'm
a
right
bughead in the corner
here.
that's like, wait, I ship them in a different way than everybody else does. Hear me out.
You know what? That's fucking fair.
And yeah, I would like to hear it because, you know, everyone on TikTok is just like, I know I've talked about this on the podcast before. Ooh, the show sucked once Bughead broke up. Why they break Bughead up? Blah 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 blah.
The concept.
Oh my god. It's like, guys.
Oh my god. You're
like,
tired.
Have you never watched a teen drama before? It's
right.
like, it's so normal for like couples to like break up and different couples to get together and blah 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 in teen dramas. And everybody with like Bughead specific, I guess Varchi to an extent, but more so Bughead because they're more solid. Like people lose their fucking shit when Bughead like have drama and break up. And I'm just like, guys, like it's a teen drama. I don't know what to tell you.
Let the people break up.
Let the people break up and get back together and cheat and whatever. Who cares?
Who gaff? Like they're kids. Come on.
They're kids. It's fictional and they're kids.
Live
whatever.
a little. Breathe.
Live a little.
Unclench. Come on. I think like Buckhead is just more interesting when they're like just doing shit that's just not what they did this episode.
Yeah, they're more interesting when it's less focused on like relationship drama.
Yeah, like I'd rather them be doing stupid. It's like when Finn and Rachel do something dumb, you know?
Yeah, I'd rather them be like sleuthing or whatever.
Yeah, like, you know, like, okay, sleuth. You're annoying because you're sleuthing, you know, why are you sleuthing? But, you know, that's when you're at your best. And
yeah,
I
agree.
I think they're also only at their best when Betty is the one who's breaking up. I don't like it when it's
Betty
reverse.
wasn't even the one who broke up with him. It was Archie. But yeah.
Exactly. And that's what made it better because there's now we're adding gay undertones. Beautiful.
And Barchi undertones.
And Barchi undertones.
So many undertones.
And we're getting the biggest Barchi fucking boner ever. Okay.
Speaking of Barchi.
If you're in line.
The ending of this episode. Wow.
Jughead's doing a fucking voiceover. He's like, like, you know, like, okay, so to set the scene, like, Archie is getting ready for bed. He has no shirt on. He's only in his boxers. Betty's getting ready for bed. So let's take a shot. And like, Archie looks through his window. He sees like Betty, and then Betty sees him. And then like in the background, Jughead is like, you know, like fucking.
It was like he was seeing the girl next door for the first
time. And I'm like, whoa, is Barchi happening so soon, or are they clickbaiting me? Don't tell me.
They're clickbaiting me. They're Barchi baiting.
They're Barchi fucking baiting, and I can feel it, bro. But I do need them to fuck at some point. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Well, at some point, yes. Listen, we all know I love Barchi. I was just like, Archie literally just told Veronica he loves her, and now he's like swooning over Betty.
Yeah, like he's so unstable.
12 hours later, what the fuck, Archie? He's actually such a fuckboy.
No, but she wasn't feeling it too. She wasn't feeling it. You don't think?
Oh, she was. But I'm just saying, like, from Archie's perspective, it's like, Archie, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I thought you were in love with Veronica.
That's true. That's very true. Okay.
Betty, it's understandable because Betty isn't the one who broke up with Jughead. Jughead's the one who did that. You know?
Yeah. She's
so Archie is kind of like, I guess it's like we're rebounding now, but it's like, Archie, why are you like looking at Betty so lustfully?
Right.
Like, you can't be over Veronica that quickly.
You can't be over Veronica that quickly. Then
you're not in love with her, babe. Like,
but low key, like if you think about it, right? Like, don't forget. You know what? Oh my god, you know, like, oh, sorry to the Bilers who were listening, but you know how they were fucking theorizing and shit like that. Like, the looks over the seasons. But like, you remember that look that Archie was giving Betty that one time at the end of season 1 when Veronica?
Oh yeah, the end of season 1, like he was definitely
that was Barchi Boots. Yeah, maybe he's probably on some like, maybe Veronica wants to say I love you to me because she wasn't the one for me and it's Betty actually.
Or maybe he feels like he loves both of them in different ways.
That's Sophia coded.
Sophia coded. It's also, I feel like, very Archie Comics love triangle.
Oh yeah. Who will I choose? And that's the episode. This is the shortest episode, even with trying to pad it out with therapy sessions and random Twitter discourse.
We have shorter episodes, but yeah, it was pretty short.
We have shorter episodes. No, we don't.
Season 2, episode 3 is an hour and 15 minutes long. That's the one where Kevin goes cruising in the woods.
Edited down?
Yes, edited down.
Okay, but like...
This one edited down might be around the same length, but that's because we recorded that episode so late. Do you remember? We recorded at like midnight.
Bro, was that one of those nights where like shit kept cutting off?
Or I think, yeah, stuff kept happening. And we did like a double recording because it was the week before Wicked came out. So we were recording like 2 episodes in a week and then it was late.
Okay. It's okay. Well, I feel like that one was significantly more interesting though.
I agree. Like, I'm surprised that it was so short.
Yeah. I didn't even remember it being short.
But it was just because we were trying to get through it because it was so late. Like, it was literally like 1 a.m.
It was chop. It's time.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. Well, that's this episode.
That's this episode. Lines from this episode.
Get a room.
Get a room. Xenomorphs, which is the alien from the Alien movie franchise. When Veronica says, I don't know about all those other people, but we're actually sinners to her parents. And then when Cheryl tells Josie playing a car dealership opening is barely a step above amateur porn. Okay. And then of course Alice's, is it true what they say about men released from prison? Thing.
And are you high on fumes?
Yeah. Leave him at home. Cheryl gay moments. Well, honestly, I'll say her being disgusted by Veronica and Archie making out in school. Probably one of her gayest moments in the show.
It's up there. It's Lopez core.
It's up there. It's great. And then and her being jealous of Reggie.
Right.
Her still having a crush on Josie. I mean, all of that is gay. Even though I hate the way that she expresses her feelings, but
not healthy.
What are you gonna do?
We've all been there, expressed our emotions unhealthily. We've done it. We've seen it.
I've seen it.
I started Pluribus, by the way.
Oh my god, how many episodes did you watch? 1?
No, what do you take me for?
I don't know. I don't know how fast you watch shows.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Were you watching it before we recorded?
I was, but like hours before because I had to switch to Riverdale.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah.
What are your thoughts? Do you think it's boring?
No, I don't actually. I don't think it's boring. It's different than what I thought it'd be.
Yes.
I thought
it was when I watched it too.
I was like, oh, that's what they mean by she has to save the world. But like, I thought it was like, what I thought was happening is that and maybe this might be true, whatever. I thought someone from the future was saying back something like a message, something to tell her.
Like a time travel thing?
Like a time travel-ish thing where they're like trying to tell her like, yo, bro, like you gotta fix this shit. And like, I thought that it'd be like, we've come down here to send this message and we've chosen you're our chosen one to fix this shit. And I didn't realize that, she's not even necessarily the chosen one. It's more like she just happens to be immune and the only one who like wants this shit to end.
Yes. She's a very reluctant hero. Like, yeah. Did you know there were aliens? Did you know it was like sci-fi?
I honestly did not know they were aliens until you just said.
Well, I mean, I guess they're not really. I guess they're not necessarily aliens, but whatever they are, like.
I'm kind of still a little confused as to what the fuck went on. So are we still like aliens sent down a trace code so that they could like what? Procreate? I mean, maybe don't spoil it if it's a spoiler.
It's just like a virus that infected everyone.
Yeah, but who fucking sent that virus? That's what I'm fucking. Do we know yet? Don't tell me.
Aliens. It's in the first episode. Like
I know aliens sent it. But why would they do that?
Yeah, from a different planet because they want to colonize the planet. They want their race to take over. Basically,
how did I miss that? I didn't know that was happening.
I mean, I guess it becomes more clear as
time goes on. Yeah, you probably just spoiled something for me, didn't you?
I guess not really. I don't know.
I mean, I probably could have put it together. I could have.
Yeah.
I could have figured it out probably. But I feel like with the blurb, right? Like I know I was talking to somebody else and they're like, because I know generally like people were mad that like, spoiler alert, she starts, I guess, having a relationship with like that one person, but like she's also mourning her and then people are like, oh, you just lost your wife.
It sucks that you got spoiled for that, but how could you not be spoiled for that?
I mean, but to be fair, I'm like, I was
like watching that live. Oh my God.
Dude,
amazing.
Like, now I'm sad about it now. Because now you're making it seem like, oh, damn, like I missed out. Like you had no idea? You didn't feel the tension?
No, we definitely felt the tension, but that's the thing is we didn't know if it was actually going to happen because, I mean, lesbians have it a little rough out here.
That's true.
It's like, am I imagining this or is it actually going to happen?
No, but that's how I felt when I was watching the first episode with her and Helen because I was like, literally immediately I was like, there's something gay about him. I can't prove it per se. But I did have, technically I had a little inkling that she does have a wife, but I didn't know that, like I was like, okay, that could just be her publicist, her manager. Like
I didn't realize they were married. Yeah, I thought they were just like partners.
Oh, partners.
Which like they are, but like I didn't realize they were married at first.
I was like, oh, like they don't have rings on. Maybe they're not. But I was like, no, there's just something. There's gay about them. They're just gay. I can feel it in my fucking bones. Like I can just. There's a tension going on here. And they did Love Lily. But I'm saying, like I guess people were hating on Shawty for fucking, you know, falling for whatever other shawty. But I'm like, yo, look-key, there's only 6 other people on the planet and everybody else is like kind of alien-like or whatever. And like, she's traumatized. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a lot of reasons why it makes a lot of sense, especially at the point in the show that it happens and everything that happens before then. And also, Helen is kind of a part of that.
Yeah, she's
right?
in it. She's in it. Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. So it's like, yeah, I fucking get it. Like, who's to say I wouldn't do that if my spouse died?
No, like, yeah, actually, like, talk to me the way Helen would have talked to me, you know?
Literally. Exactly. And then it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, she's stressed as hell. I understand. I get it. And I don't know when. I guess the surprise for me will be, I don't know when it's going to happen, per se. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a little later on. Don't tell me. Later on in the season. But I hope it happens sooner because I do want to see them kiss. I want to see them.
I felt watching the whole show.
I want to see them kiss tonight.
I want to see them kiss. I'm glad you got the agenda, because a lot of people are just like, why would you want them to kiss? Like, why would you want them to get together? Because like, she's not one person, it's like the whole world. Like, and that's blah, blah, blah.
I was thinking ethically, like, there's a child experiencing this kind of technically.
Yeah, but they explain it.
Okay,
and I think people don't understand it, and that's why they're like confused. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll give you my update next.
But there's a lot of bad ethics about it, and that's the point, though. That's why the show is so good, is because it really makes you think about so many things. It's like you also have consent issues, like, you know, the guy in episode 2, how he's like sleeping with all those women.
Yes.
And it's like it's like gross, because it's like they can't consent to that, right?
Because I mean,
like, the actual human bodies can't consent, right?
Yeah, and it's like also they are also like they're doing everything that he wants. Like they like it's like, oh, like he has
of course they're do anything to please him.
Yeah, even if they don't necessarily like want to, because I feel like there's like a point where like Raban, I don't know, I forgot what her name is. Like it's like you can tell that she like has feelings about something, but she can't necessarily say it, because I think she asked him, like, do you feel like you've been inappropriately like remarked by this guy? And then she there's like a face that she makes that's like, she can't necessarily say like, no, he fucking freaks me, like, oh yeah, he does fucking freak me out, but you can tell she wants to say it.
That's why the acting is so fucking good too, because it's like, especially with that character Zosha, like it's like
Zosha,
you know, the show is constantly telling you that like this is like a hive mind and like they don't have individuality, and yet there's always still moments where it's like, I don't know, it kind of seemed like she had her own individual thought in that moment.
Yeah. And I'm waiting till I get to, you know, learn more people so I can put in, fill in my Gelfie of it all. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know, I'm going to fill in my Gelfie. I think if right now, for my Gelfie placements, obviously, Glinda is Zosha and Elphaba is Carol.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And honestly, Shoney's going to come up soon. I mean, it's different because it's not a current show, but in Riverdale, yeah, we are gonna have them.
We're gonna fit our Riverdale Gelfie AU.
Our Riverdale Gelfie AU, yes. Tony's Elphaba, Cheryl's Glinda, obviously.
Obviously. We don't need to explain that unless we do.
I also think Veronica, like,
now that's interesting.
Veronica is Glinda for sure, and then Betty is Elphaba.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. Like, you can't let the hair colors fool you.
No, you really can't let them. You can't let them confuse you. Like, rich girl, kind of naive, a little evil,
kind of shallow
at the start, gets deeper.
Neurodivergent.
Neurodivergent down, neurodivergent boots. But to be fair, Elphaba is also neurodivergent boots.
Yes,
you're my ADHD and you're my autism.
I think that's a great place to end the episode.
Me too. Well, everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, thanks for sticking around for this episode. I can imagine it was probably like a dead city. Maybe. I hope not. But
I'm so sorry if you really like this episode and we were just like talking shit about it.
We're like shitting on it. This is the worst thing ever. And you're like, oh no. I would hate when that happens, and like when I'm watching like listening to podcasts.
Yeah, and I'm like, what do you mean you didn't like this?
You didn't like,
or they didn't talk about something that I really like.
Yes. Oh my bro, that shit would piss me off.
It's
bad,
really annoying,
bro. Damn. But I get it now. I do. I'm looking at you, Lena. then Ian, I get it now. I do. I used to be like,
Oh.
why didn't you guys talk about this one thing? You know, I wouldn't be like mad at them because I love them, but I'd be like, oh dang, like I wish that they, or like if we didn't agree on a take, I'm like, oh darn. But then
Yeah.
now I know.
I get that too when I'm listening to a podcast and I'm like, fuck, like you guys don't agree with this.
No, like,
but that's why it's like nice to have your own podcast, because then it's like, then I don't feel that as much when I'm listening to other podcasts. You know?
It's like, okay, I sympathize. I get it.
I can say my piece. Yeah.
Right. Well, for all the enjoyers of this episode, we hope that you have a lovely evening, and we love you so, so much. For everyone else, we also love you so, so much. We love you, babe. And we hope that you have a great rest of your day whenever you listen to this. And if you like this, follow for more. Subscribe, like, comment down below.
Follow for more.
Review. Leave some reviews on Apple Podcasts. Leave some comments on Spotify, wherever you can. Go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We're on all those things. And are we at 1,000 followers ever since that thing, or are we still like 800 or 900 or something? What's the vibes?
No, we're not at 1,000.
The
thing about our follower count is that it doesn't budge ever. It like stays at the one spot until apparently a Riverdale cast member reposts us to their story.
Low key.
And then after that 24-hour period, it stays the same again.
Kevin next. Kevin. What's his name?
Casey
Cott. Casey?
Oh my god, I won't keep this in the episode because the person that told me this said that they didn't really want to talk about it publicly. But this person that I befriended on TikTok, because they made some videos about Riverdale. They're like a Riverdale, they're like a person that like reviews TV shows and stuff, and they really like Riverdale. They made a video on Riverdale. And I followed them, and they messaged me, and they were like, oh my god, I love you guys. I'm like a huge fan. I feel like I just got followed by a celebrity. And I was like,
oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, so shout out. I forget her name. Fuck. Priya, I think.
Aren't you gonna cut this out anyways? Priya. Wait, what's her user?
Let me go see. The TikTok username is very normal girl 1.
Beautiful name.
Yeah, she made this video about like how Riverdale is the spiritual successor to Twin Peaks, and then she also made a video about like the show ending with the polycule and how like queer it is and stuff. So shout out to her. Shout out
to you, Priya. We love you, Pri.
We love you, Priya. Honestly, come on the podcast whenever you want.
No, like
I'm
actually
serious.
Come on the freaking podcast. You should tell her.
If you're listening to this, I will tell her. If there's a specific episode, because I actually had a friend who like before we started the podcast, she was like, if you ever start a Riverdale podcast, you have to have me as a guest. And so I messaged her earlier and I was like, let me know if there's like a specific episode you want to be on. So I'll tell her the same thing. I'll just be like, let me know what episode you want to be on if you do.
That's beautiful. I'm going to do that with my friends too. And see.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
I shall.
Okay.
Well, people, bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Circles, it's a very, very